do it? I think so. What about you? I think we're back in business. Still didn't fix that. Alright. I'm so sorry. I'm having problems. Where all my settings once again got reset. What is this one? Meter. I think. Okay. I think that'll fix it for now. Hello, Barry. Hi. How's it going? Am I audible? Can you hear me? Good, yes. This is all good things. Alright. Let me get back to my game. Abbas decided to do the opposite of what I wanted it to do, and that was whatever the hell it wanted. Which is not productive. What am I doing over here? It's so pretty over here. Haunting, but in a pretty kind of way. How are you though, Barry? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Well, here we are, yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun, in which case... There's a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all of this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. Papa Thancred don't stand no mischief. Getting ready for exams next week. It's the summer. What do you mean exams? You search the shrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Under no circumstance. Oh, you don't have a name? How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Spooky! Yeah, if you ever happen to come across a wild fey creature, do not give them anything. Even if it is not a tangible thing, they will take it. Online classes, you brave soul. I salute you. Though I imagine online classes are far more convenient and comfortable. You search the shrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. What is it that you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. No. Such a rude child, and too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. Yes, please, go away. I'm just noticing the vaguely people-shaped thing, like plants. And I remember there being something behind it, but I don't remember what it was. Yes and no. Yes, it is convenient. No, it's not. I imagine with it all being online, the teachers or whatever, just like, yeah, you're at home anyway. You're not doing anything. Here you go, more homework. Searching the shrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell? No. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem. What brings you here? No. Ah, stone deaf. How boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Stay a while. Stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy. Papa Thangrid, help! Help me! I'm doing great, thank you. And I've been considering. This is putting toes in the water. We'll see how I actually feel about it. With as far as voice acting goes. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find some looking glass? Take it. I don't wish to feel heavy anymore. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixie's veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Orianger's little trick to good use. It's like a little spyglass. Or no, opera glass. You know, like the little tiny glasses that you use at the opera.
Farasitha, Krakleth.
Oh my god. They're everywhere.
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
They are adorable, aren't they?
Oh!
Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Of course that's how he would get in.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Uh-oh.
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know. But this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
He's just like,
Well,
God
there
damn
you
it.
have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
There's so so many of them. What did I get? Oh, it's not bad. I actually kind of like that. It's a little bulky. But I like little hood. Little hood makes it. Oh, look at me, look at me. It's for you. Major Lot Ron's our beloved village. We want it to always look lovely. But it can't look lovely without flowers blooming. And no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblooms. So, here are some Everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Oh boy. What do you want over here? Isla? I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit. A little fruit would set me all right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up some of their sweet, succulent burdens. Oh boy. Shoo. Where are you? There. Not the one I was looking for, but I'll take it. Hiya! Help me, I beg you. My friend has gone to Soren Ron in a place we're told we must never ever set foot in. I thought about giving chase, but I'm scared that I'll run into that thing. But you're a big, brave woman. You're not scared of such things, are you? So please, find and bring back my friend. Can you is their name? And if you hurry, you might catch them before they get to Soren Ron. No. Oh. Right here. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here, a great big bustling place called Bovert, or some such. But the sea leaders came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we pixies have been living here and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Go. Up. We like up. There's my last chore down there. Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make a pretty curtains out of them. Ouch. My knees! What? Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. What can I drop? Noted, I gotta clear out my quest log. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leafmen you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Long Mirror Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Falf make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. Really like to play rough, apparently. Orf. And Berry Tree. They look like... What is it? I know the name. Blossom. I don't think so. Miss me with that. Alright. I've obtained fruit. Why are you right there? That is a rock. Is that gonna be ouchie? Probably. Here we go. Oh yeah, that was big ouch. Don't look at me. Look at him, he's a little gentleman in his suit. What a shame. Oh, child, drink deep of the waters. Some shit. Some such. And then one more this way. I still have to find the wayward child. I have no business with you. Here you are. Aren't you one of Urianje's friends? Have you business with me? Lad Ken is worried. Well, that's all well and good, but when someone tells me not to do something, it only makes me want to do it more. No one can stop me. Oh, my friend. Heedless of your warnings, Ken Youth continues on in the direction of Pfizer and Rom. If you find them again, perhaps you can still convince them to turn back. Big doubts. set the steel to flame. What is that? I don't want to know. In chat mode, say you got it. Can you Right. Something's squeaking. What the hell is that? What are you? Beaver-like creature. Understood. Though your beaver speak is a bit rusty, the creature appears to want milk. Since when do I know beaver? However, you see no signs of Ken youth. You resign yourself to bearing the bad news to lad Ken. A giant beaver. Ah yes. Very giant. I think these are the... yeah, this is the barn. All the sheep. That door honestly scared the shit out of me. Wait. Leaf man. There we go. Alright, your children have been watered. You've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. I'm sorry, but I'm a spoken for lady. I already have a mama, and she don't take kindly to other people trying to adopt me. You're done sowing the seeds? Thank you. This shall help Lidranran live up to its name, which means flower house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Faefolk, we decided to make it our new home. The land is everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. Oops, I'm gonna politely have to decline on that one. You're back! Where's Kenyuth? Please tell me that Kenyuth is alright. What? Against your warning, they went to... Pfizer around? Pfizer. Fiesel? Pfizer feels right. Where you found only a strange animal? Then the tales were true? Oh, Kenyuth, why? Why didn't you listen? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't assume the worst yet. Maybe there's still hope. I just need to stay calm and think things through. I believe in you. Good luck. I think it's East Iala. Because the first letter would be capitalized, right? Yeah, Iala. I like it. I'm so hungry. Did you get the fruit? Yes, here's your strange-shaped fruit. Oh, thank you ever so much. You saved me. Yes, you saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Oh, you've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things? Hate them. Sea neighbors are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. It's the boy. Why the ominous music? How goes it, Sumiko? As well as expected. A mix of menial tasks and pranks. These are basically the Muggles of this world. Yes, that's pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Oriange once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their soul. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon a literature examining a similar subject. A soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to corporeal realm, rather either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, dearest brother. That's right, because he doesn't he's afraid of ghosts. I remember this. He got so spooked when we had to go underneath, I can't remember what it is. It's not Garabania. Alamigo, when we had to go under Alamigo. However, the pixies have come into being. However, the pixies have come into being. If we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? I got one attached to me. What? You knew a pixie from before? Yeah. Yeah. Just warrior-like things. Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope that this will offer us a way out. Without any further delay, then, summon this Fail Ool, if you please. They're gonna be pissed. She's like, you didn't call me sooner. Fail Ool. Did I not? Too far away. Oh. I have to make a presentation of myself, I understand. A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may as well lop me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Let's try. Please, Fail. I need you. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sodden log can do it with more fire. I gotta make sure I type that right. One flustered
You're
pixie.
Late.
I'm sorry.
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
I'm sorry.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Alvino was about to get his face beat in.
Well. If it isn't Fail Ool, the mold Fail. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
Oh no.
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that? All right. you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Vernick to you at once.
Pretty.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Yes, please. Let's get out of here.
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Sorry. Aye. For Alphinaud and Alize's sake, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should find the place. Come along. The wings are very pretty. Some goose. Goose. Juice. Juice sounds good right now. Orange juice. Don't look at me. There's some butterflies. Why are you so far away? And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Let's see if he's home.
Urianger, are you in? Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
His dramatic entrance. I love it.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails. Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already? That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back, Ilm by painful Ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Is it me?
were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
I'm dead.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th Umbral Calamity which I did behold. no matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
Say no more. I'm on it.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency. Come.
Not here. Please.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It's a chart of the elements? I know some black magic.
Indeed.
And some white
It is a
magic.
rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain,
Educated.
our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
Umbral light and astral darkness. Feels backwards. But I can see it. Feels wrong, but I can see it.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leergier, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Urianger qualify as Ankh? Is he old enough for that? I know. He had such a thorough explanation. I'm proud of him. Though, I expect no less from him, being as learned as he is. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. I know my fat cat, isn't he cute? So squishable. Look at him loaf. Big round squishy loaf. I love him so. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? What I would actually say is not actually an option. I didn't recognize you at first. Come now, 'tis scarce the first time thou hast beheld these fair features. Lest thou wonderest, I have taken up astrology. My present attire better suiteth the art. Though the night be lost, but behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that the stars still shine. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, we are to enter These names I can't. We must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Tomiko, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle for which thou mayst capture the weakened specimen. Give me a bag. Is it a sack? Did you give me a sack? I'll stuff a bird in a sack. What do you want? Exuberant pixie. Oh, you're Oriachi's friend, aren't you? Will you not lend me a hand? You see, Oriachi's home is drab and dull, and I've a mind to decorate it, make it bright and beautiful. If you would help me out and make it all the more special. First of all, we need some whirlweeds, a pretty little plant that grows in the water. We usually trade with the falls for it, but seeing as you can swim, you can harvest some for us. You should be able to find the weed in the lake where there's a sunken church. While you take care of this, I'll go pick us lots and lots of beautiful flowers. Afterwards, let's meet back here for the decorating. See you soon. Oh no. Just imagining Urianger in like a garland of flowers, just like flowers everywhere. Can't kill you. So hold still. Is that enough? Probably not. Box. Hell yeah. Alright. Bug obtained. Let's go collect us some whirlwinds. And yeah. Die. I don't remember how to die. There we go. Oh, it's pretty. Hold on. Okay. No. Whirlweeds. Yeah, that one's right there. I see it. It's very pretty, though. Not getting distracted. mission. Though it would be peak game content if our minions could swim with us. Because imagining the fat cat just floating along behind me would be amazing. Top tier. I thought that was the tower for a moment, and I was so confused. Nah, it's just a rock. It's just a rock. There you are. Did you manage to find the world weeds? Thank you. Oh, look at these lovelies. I'll enchant these at once. Make it so that they can grow outside the water, and then plant them here and there. Meanwhile, I want you to decorate with these snug blooms. As to where they should go, ah yes, the stairs. There's a dull spot that's ripe for some cheer. When you've finished, come and let me know. It is a very pretty rock. It's got a little rainbow ring. A little halo effect. It's very pretty. I would love to live here. I'd probably lose my fucking mind from the pixies, but you know. It's pretty all the same. Ariane, I hope you don't mind. Omanasai. Okay. Your staircase has been beautified. Do not resist. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Here's your box. It is not the sack I was hoping for. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once and to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. Dun, 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 dun.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
It's a rock.
White auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Thank you.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Where are you hiding? I did not
May
see
I
you
come in
outside.
now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
They're rude.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
Not as he used to.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
There's books everywhere. And I see empty shelves. They should be on the shelves.
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Share with me your memories. Pulse it into my brain.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
Can I do a British accent? It's not very good, but
It is
Maybe
not
a
their
little bit.
decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's.
I'm really bad at accents. I got like maybe one or two that I'm okay-ish with.
You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
He just wants his bae back.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
To end. Gotta ask the real questions.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Good.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Lida Loran. Sure to put a smile on Orianji's scowly face. And then he'll want to stay here forever and ever and ever. You're welcome to stay too, of course. There's plenty of room for you and all your friends. I bet. You would love that, wouldn't you? Is it faster to just... Yes, it is. Where am I? We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the friends. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Purple carriages, huh? I'll take the money. So what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Ligia. What a strange thing to wish for! You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well. I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Orianji. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? General physical gesturing as I retell a story. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady, but circumstances most tragic the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It is not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it, and won. But all the horrible light that came out and went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now, their king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal, for we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeepings for years and years, and we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course. Custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your depths. Going to your deaths. We thought we should at least let you try. That way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics, too. The shell crowns with the Falth, the stone scepters with the new mole, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. We've got an outfit to attain. The facts thus disclosed confirmed mine own understanding. Our quest lies now before us. First, let us hide to the lake, where there to claim the shell crown from the Falth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. It's time to go beat us up some Falth. Yeah. What do you want? The path to popularity. There's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg. Zimikoshika or some such. Is that you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it. I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I am aiming to become the darling of Lidloran. But someone is so caught up with their flower smelling that their mischief making that they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Popular. Gotta be popular. I think in your context, the cleverest pixie of all? The cleverest? I think I know how I can do that. I just need to read lots of books, right? And it just so happens that there are lots of books in Orianji's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writing, so I need you to do it for me. Why the fond smile? Why am I smiling at the fact that I now have to read for a pixie? The messes I get myself into. Leafman. 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 forward. I don't judge. Why is it called the Untouchable Gate, I wonder? Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. Not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Falth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake? I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Menphelia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Oriange? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Oriange. That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty for mortals? What a treat! Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safe keeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we fell. It's over before it's begun, and we can't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain. Donmeg, in our tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through. Give us thrilling sport, and we shall give you the crown. At least it's not mermaids. We would have a bad time if it were mermaids. Who do I want to take? Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's do for duty. Let's go! It's so pretty. They need to not spin the camera like that. Oh my god. Okay. Are we done? No more spinning? Alright. Who are we dancing with? Let's dance with Menphelia. Alright. being in a dream. Yes, you are not incorrect.
Let's see.
It's a basket. Sorry, Francis.
Are you all right? Keep your guard up.
Falling ground. 15A. Let's go, boys. And the lady.
I'll show you.
Next group, please.
Are you all right?
Don't beat me up.
Keep your guard up.
I'll show you.
Why did Ariane get so good? Hope you have fun. Of course, we'll see you next time. Take care.
Keep your guard up!
It's not too bad. It's just playing some dodge simulator for a good quick minute. Okay. What'd I get? Naughty little thing it is. Trees being annoying.
All that I have and more, I bring to bear!
What else is... here? Oh no! Alright, well, sorry guys.
Keep your guard up.
I'm sorry.
I'll show you.
Making headway though. I think it's done. How many can I get at the same time, I wonder? Just reading Tancred's sarcasm in the chat. He says, yes, the good old stop them with wasp trick. He is not amused. Jeez, but accidents do happen. Alright. Accidents, huh? That's what we're gonna call it. A honey hunter. Seems like we're all targeting different things. And I'm kinda okay with that. So there's a satisfaction that I get from watching everything drop at once. Is it playing risky, just not taking care of things completely one at a time? Probably. But it's so satisfying. Just all of it. Did I actually get that chest down there? I don't see it, so I think I did. Yes, I did. Some casting. I can't use that. Gonna put those real quick. Can't. Because I'm using the EXP earrings that are pretty dang good. But that means that I never have to use any other earrings ever. And that's fine. Reow. Growl. This is fun.
I shall protect you.
I can't reach Leandra. Really. Anthony, what are you doing?
Keep your guard up.
I'm trying, but your girl is running across the stage. I wonder
You underestimate me.
how big it would get. If I just let it feed. Huzzah! You didn't get to grow again. Wanderlust. Hell yeah. I'd live in a castle like that. It's like something out of a fairy tale. Except we're the ones in the tale. Stay on your guard. Welcome to our humble palace. That is just very suspiciously placed. The crown is empty. Ah, it's a fake. You'll just have to keep going.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
To go through these things unsynced with the NPCs, that'd make it fun. Like, I gotta do it proper at least once. Ow. Hey, you. They both bullied on Ariander. I missed. I've seen one of those before. Little cloud. I don't remember. That is the real and true. Sir? Oh shit. I stood right in that, huh?
I'll show you.
Thank goodness. I thought I lost it. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Go, Denver, go! Oh, I do have one of those, don't I? Can I reach? Nope, nope. I can just reach it from here. That's fine. Unless all of us have to be in there. Come on, baby girl. Shit! I'm done. Excuse me? I don't like that. Focused on my buttons. That is one hell of a title, though. Lord of the Lynxum Gate. Is it because he's tall? I imagine it's because he's tall. Did it! It was all me. Is his arm just the violin? What is that? A harp? No, because he was using a bowstring. Why do I look none too pleased? A pistol. Let's go! Hello? Hello?
Oh, Wilford! Wilford!
Thank you, I think.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Ooh, why is that your voice?
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
I'm sorry.
More! I want to see more of her!
Excuse me, close stay on.
Yes! Yes! I could watch her forever!
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us!
I'm suddenly concerned.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
I've already been claimed? Sorry? What is happening?
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Forcefully ejected out of the castle?
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
That's what I was thinking. Not quite like that, but I was thinking of Ishgard. Casual swim. You know, easy stuff. I'm lying back in. Nay, Emily, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Sumiko. Here I am. I'm fine, guys. Don't worry. We're good. Dear gods. Were it not for Soraban's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I'm so glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore only to find that you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Wath kept that part of the bargain at least. While we were certain twists and there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done. With everyone none the worse for the wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. So, Eileen, is something amiss? How you can tell any of them apart, I don't know. A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. You'll lure an army, at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them. As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alize will too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. All right. Just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Everyone sounds so pessimistic. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. Now I go visit the new mole? With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. If the two remaining bearers of the relic, the new Mo, are the nearer, we shall seek them out next. Among the Faithfolk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the Flood. They are also the friendliest men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path will lead us past my dwellings. Let us obey. The music from the ponies is the best. I've yet to actually try and get any of the falcons, but those are next on my list. I bet their music's gonna be just as nice. Past yonder cliff lies Plaini, home of the new moon. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Is there any near? East. Yes. So this is actually the way I need to go? Yes, it is. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Obert. It was only when the Floth came that the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the faithful for altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Memphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plights of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save, for those who come after. The coming struggle promises to test us to our limits. But so long as we stand together, I doubt not that we shall prevail. Mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us?
Business? Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play.
They do not appear to be pixies of Ron. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day.
Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way.
Where the hell are we? Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Though should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called. Most ingenious trick, which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to fail thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Alright, hit me with it.
Any moment now.
You'll never find me. Alright, we made it. We're safe. We did the thing. Moss, fungus. Sorry, that'll take us a second. We got waylaid a little bit. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Man, this place. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Another good news, the new Mole village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Touch the crystal. Hail. Mortals are here. Lots of them. I thought you said the new Mo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear.
This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. We have so many mortals here at once. It's more excitement than we can bear.
Greetings, Elder Wood Enoch. tyranny. Tyranny. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mo. The stone scepter, then? Then you mean to lift the seal over Gia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we know Mo have called this land home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupt by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Damn, just hand it over. Get it over with. No one will come to harm. I personally stake my life on it. Easily said for the one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Oriage. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. But, be that as that may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We will require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Umoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well accept thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is still yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well yet who speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Obert fell, however, we have been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such earnest entreaty. Very well, Oriage. I have promised to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here a while, bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? I thought that mushroom was a stick coming out of my back, like a spear or something. And I was like, wait a minute, that's the wrong class. The wrong class. The wrong class. Redenic. We will offer our patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn Ose. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Obert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Ose has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Ose Segun. Alright, y'all, this is where I'm gonna log out for the day. I do appreciate you guys keeping me company. Thank you, Barry, for chatting with me. I intend to stream again this week. I believe Wednesday, for anybody who can join me. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. But so soon before I end, regardless. But thank you, and I hope to catch you on Wednesday when I stream again, just for a little bit. But until then, bye-bye, and have a good day, and behave. At least try to. Pretend to behave.